we all must stand up for Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Because the enemies have sworn that if we mess up, if we slip up with any slightest mistake, they are going to strike. They are going to strike. Therefore, I call on all genuine Biafrans all over the world, wherever you are, to stand firm, stand up for Mazi Simon Ekpa. This is the trying time, and this is the time we all must stand in solidarity with him. And as God may have it, we are winning the fight. We are winning the fight, even though they have not considered defeat. But based on what has happened already, especially today, the view, the reality is that we are winning the fight. There is a shining light at the end of the tunnel. Mazi Simon Ekpa today, seeing his fellow Biafrans besiege the court today, was amazed. He was amazed based on what happened last time out. Based on what happened last time out, his face was shining, was glittering. He was very, very, enthused with what he saw today. So, because of that, I want to once again say kudos to all Biafrans in Finland. You guys have done us proud. So I forgive those who failed to turn up on the protest day. Those who turned up today, I forgive you all for not turning up during the protest. I don't know what might have caused your absence, but I forgive you all from the depth of my heart. I know that you did not offend me. You owe no apology to me. But I know why I said what I said, because I know how I felt. So without your apology, without you even offending me, I forgive you, because in reality, you never offended me. That you did not come to the protest that did not mean that you have offended me. You did not offend me. So, but I forgive all of you because of your actions today. Now, my fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, please, I want you to like and share this very broadcast. We are going to take it gradually, one step at a time, because we are going to expose a lot of things this evening. And we are going to begin with this first. This is not going to exposition, because I'm not going to make too much comment on it or about it. I shouldn't have even brought it in the first place. But the reason why I'm going to bring it, or I'm bringing it now, is simply because I read a comment. I read a comment from someone who were insulting me and batching on me, trying to let me know that this person in question on your screen did not say anything wrong against me or did not insult me in the first place. That the man on your screen, the man in question against me, that because I said during my live broadcast a couple of hours ago in the morning that he said that I am connected, that Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutor. I said it. And that person was warning me in the comment section that I should stop that this man never said anything like that. That is the reason why, because if one person made such comment that he never said anything like that, that means there are other people who might also believe in the same way. So I found it very, very important, very, very necessary to bring this very video here to prove my point and send a very good message to those who have seen Biafra Unite as their own Biafra that they are fighting for. Now, pay attention, my people.
Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutors. That's why he knows that they are going to court. So let me go through it. Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutors. The people coming with prosecutors, Biafra Unite is connected to that link.
Side.
Yes, he got the message because I know where he got his message. So he got the message from the prosecutor side. That's why he's telling you that the PM is going to court tomorrow. But meanwhile, the real day that PM went to court, that
the defense day not today. Yes. Where the defense declare his own defense and defend what he's doing. So he's kind of not in touch with that one very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutors. That's why he knows that they are going to court. So let me now break the Akebo. Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutors. The people coming with the prosecutors, Biafra Unite is connected to that link.
The prosecution side.
Yes, he got the message because I know where he got his message. So he got the message from the prosecutor side. That's why he's telling you that the PM is going to court tomorrow. But meanwhile, the real day that PM went to court,
the defense day not today. Yes. Where the defense declare his own defense and defend what he's doing. So he's kind of not in touch with that one very well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, I don't want to analyze this. It's not what I am here for. But I'm going to pinpoint 3 things here. I don't want to analyze him, and I'm not going to analyze his type or his likes. I am not here for them. They are not the Biafra that I'm struggling for. But I will pinpoint 3 things, and I will send my message to them. He said that Biafra Unite is connected to the prosecutor. That word, you cannot in any way, there is no any other better word to destroy somebody's image than that. Do you know who is the prosecutor? Do you know what prosecutor means or prosecution? Nnamdi Kanu is being prosecuted in Nigeria. Do you know who is the prosecutor? The prosecutor is Awomolo. He is the legal counsel of DSS and Nigeria federal government. Are you paying attention, my people? That is number 1. This man trying to associate me to the prosecutor of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Prosecutor, not even the defense. The prosecutor of Mazi Simon Ekpa, those that want Simon Ekpa to be jailed. In case you don't know the meaning of prosecutor, the prosecutor is the lawyer who is on top of the case standing for Nigeria government against Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is the prosecutor prosecuting Mazi Simon Ekpa in the Päijät-Häme District Court, Finland, Helsinki, Finland. Lahti, Finland. He is the prosecutor, not the defense. The defense team is our own lawyer defending our prime minister, while the prosecutor is the one standing for Nigeria government. So there is no any other way to destroy somebody's image than saying that that person is among or working with the person trying to jail your own prime minister. That word cannot be forgiven. I may forgive him as a human being, but such word cannot be forgotten. He has said a lot of things against me, lied so much against me, but this one cannot be forgotten. It can be forgiven, but not forgotten. So those who listen to him will now see Biafra Unite as one of those prosecuting Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is number one thing I want to touch. I have no contact, no connection whatsoever with anybody prosecuting Mazi Simon Ekpa or working against Mazi. If I have contact with the prosecutor, I wouldn't have exposed those who have come to testify against Mazi Simon Ekpa today. I am the one who exposed it. No matter how far it has gone on the social media, it came from Biafra Unite. No matter who has tweeted it, no matter who has shared it, it all came from Biafra Unite. So if I'm working with prosecutor, I cannot expose those that prosecutor brought to witness against our prime minister. I cannot expose them. That is a case study. Number one. Then number two, he said that he knows, he is sure where I'm getting my information from. And when anybody listens to him saying that he knows, he's sure, you will think that he's actually sure or he knows what he's talking about. But everything he's saying there is all lies, deceit, and rubbish. He knows nothing. Not only where my information comes from, but he knows nothing about our prime minister's case. As he claimed to be in government, he knows absolutely nothing. Has no single idea of what is going on. That is number two. Then number three, they claim that Mazi Simon Ekpa was in court yesterday to defend himself, and then today is for the prosecutor. Now tell me, those in the legal team, in the legal field, even if you are talking to a kid, how can you defend yourself before the prosecutor brought his own witness to witness against you? Is it not the prosecutor that will first of all bring his case against you, bring his witness against you, and then you start defending yourself? Is it not the same thing that is going on with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The prosecutors have come, they have brought all their witnesses. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu till today has not even defended himself. His defense may start on the 16th, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's next court appearance is on the 16th of this month, 16th of June, which is in the next 5 days. 16th, 18th, and 19th of this month, 3 days are for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may, if the DSS are done with all their witnesses and their prosecution and their argument or allegations, then Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will then start defending himself. He has never for one day, all this time he's been going to court, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never ever defended himself, including our prime minister. That is how it is in the legal field all over the world. You cannot, first of all, defend yourself when the prosecutor has not even brought his charges against you or his case. So what are you defending yourself for? What are you defending? I don't want to analyze them, because this thing they are pushing, they are not better than me in this field. I don't want to. You can't not defend yourself before the prosecutor begin his case against you. So what are you defending yourself for? All the witnesses came today. You saw them. They made their own case. So if Simon Ekpa had already defended himself, according to them, on the 10th, which is yesterday, and on the 9th, which is day before yesterday, on the 7th and on the 6th, as they have all claimed and lied to Biafrans, so what is he going to start doing tomorrow? What is he going to start doing when the prosecutor is now bringing their own witness, his own or their own witnesses against him? What is he then going to defend when he has already defended himself? People without brain, people who lack knowledge, they will come out, they will come on the social media and start talking nonsense, lying against their fellow Biafrans and against their fellow freedom fighters. This has to stop already. It has to stop ASAP. Don't make me your own Biafra that you are struggling for. I don't have your time. I don't have time to make you my own Biafra because you know rich. I don't have your time at all, at all. Go and face your own thing. Let me face my own thing. Leave me alone. If I analyze you, you no go like them. You have played your card. If you people still have my voice note, please bring it on. Play it in the public. If you stay, I think you still have one of you still have one more of my voice note. Why the other one from the other camp has one? All of you should play it. Camera no end. Go kind of ike. Bikono rapono maka. You people do not pay me a dime to fight for you or to be on your side. Those that helped me when I needed help, I know they helped me, but they did not buy me off. Nobody bought me off. Nobody pays me salary. So allow me to be. If you want me to even play the voice note that I sent when I was thanking them when they helped me, I will play by myself. It's not a crime. I did not commit any offense. So please let me be. Let me be already. I'm begging you. Then that is it. Now we have to move immediately without further delay. Like as I said, we have a lot to do this evening. Then going by the title of this very broadcast, which I have said, Breaking Summary of PM Mazi Simon Ekpa's court appearance today in Finland. I'm going to summarize it just within 1 minute. And then I'll begin to tell you what is going to happen tomorrow. Tomorrow is another day for our PM's court appearance, and the prosecutor has one more person to bring. Today, there were 4 witnesses, 4 witnesses on today's court proceeding of our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, in Finland. The first person who witnessed, of course, you all know his name already. 1 minute. 1 minute. I want to bring something to the screen. So, the first person who testified against our Prime Minister, you all know him already. His name is Isaac Ikalo, the IPOB National Coordinator in Finland, working in DOS. After his testimony, they brought in the second person in the person of Williams Nwokedi. You can see the name. I have put their names one after the other. The person in the person in the center is Isaac Kalu. He's the first person that testified. The second person, Williams Nwokedi. And then the third person who testified is Pastor Udochi. Now, the fourth person that testified today was a white lady, a Finnish tourist slash I don't know if I can call her media personnel or a tourist. She's a woman who, I don't want to bring her picture on the screen for some reasons. So she testified In the minds of the prosecutor and the zoo government, they brought the woman to testify. Let me tell you what happened today. So, in the minds of the zoo and the prosecutor that brought her, they brought her to testify against our prime minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. But guess what? As God may have it, the testimony of that lady, the woman actually went traveled. She actually left Finland. She traveled to northern part. He went to north. She went to the north. Actually, she went and she came to the Biafra land. She saw a lot of things happening in Biafra. She came actually. Yes, she did come. So, the moment that woman testified, pinpointed a lot of things, the prosecutor started even laughing. Because the prosecutor knows that it is a going gone. Do you know what? The woman even told the judge how the zoo government sponsored Boko Haram is taking over, states, communities, and states in Nigeria. The woman was telling the judge face to face, eyeball to eyeball, a woman who they brought to testify against Mazi Simon Ekpa, turned against the accuser and started telling the judge the evil that is going on in Nigeria. The woman was telling the judge what she saw with her own eyes, Korokoro, how Boko Haram is slaughtering innocent people and Christians in the north, taking over communities and states. Therefore, in a country where you see a thing like this happening, there is every need for one to rise up and defend his own people. And that is exactly what Mazi Simon Ekpa is doing. So the testimony went against those that brought her to testify against an innocent man, Wachineke. And it choked them. It choked them very, very well. They couldn't believe it. Now, the three saboteurs, the three sabo of DOS, Oga Bolofo Query, fe bido na tafieli onu na the court. They were stammering in the court to the extent that they don't even know what to say again. The same way the prosecutor was laughing during the woman's confession, the same prosecutor started laughing when these saboteurs began to stammer when judge was questioning them. It is also win-win-win, and it's a goal for all of us Biafrans. Now, other genuine Biafrans who testified on behalf of Mazi Simon Ekpa, on behalf of Biafra, and on our side, of course, their image and their, of course, faces should be kept, is confidential for some reasons, because by the time we are going to make them known, it's going to be all praises and thanks to Chukwuokike Abiyama, because they have done a marvelous job. You remember last time out on the 30th of May, I made a comment which I called one of them who were coming to testify because we didn't know their mind. I called one of them. I told him that I know you have suffered a lot in this very struggle. I know you have gotten your own share of the, persecution, both directly and indirectly. The persecution of Biafran people, you have gotten your own share. I hope and I believe that you are coming there to testify on the favor.
I've been waiting for the court trial of Nnamdi Kanu. in Federal High Court, Abuja. And also, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko from Finland also continued his case today. And also, that case actually turned out to be a wonderful one for every Biafran. Now, without wasting much of your time, let us go into the full detail of what really happened in court today. Now, according to the indigenous people of Biafran M Branch Intelligence Unit, report following the report following are the two witnesses allegedly prepared by the Nigerian government to testify against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on 13th, which is today, June 2025, in the ongoing illegal trial and persecution of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and their names are as follow. Now, another event happened today in court, just like the way it happened in Mazi Simon Ekpa's court hearing, where an IPOB witness, a DOS, and also a Biafran came to witness against Mazi Simon Ekpa in Finland. The same thing also happened today, and this witness, they called him witness DDD, but this time around their names were actually being reviewed. Now, Mr. Onyebuchi Jude Akam, he is from Ojiegbe in Eza, Ebonyi State. Now, can you imagine somebody from Ebonyi State actually testified against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? But let's still continue. He was a former IPOB member, but later joined the youth movement under the payroll of the then governor of Ebonyi State, Governor Dave Umahi. Now, the second witness against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was Mazi Uchenna Ede. He was the IPOB Northern Coordinator living in Nasarawa State. He is from Udi, local government area, Enugu State. Now, the Nigerian DSS has prepared these individuals in Wawa Barracks, from where they will take them to Federal High Court, Abuja, tomorrow morning to testify against an innocent man, which is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We are putting the world on notice about the evil plans of the Nigerian government against a man that committed no crime known to the Nigerian and international law. Now, before we round up this whole thing, now it is actually shameful that we have continued to play the tunes of the zoo government, and it is so shameful that Biafrans continue to embarrass themselves, or in the guise of fighting against an innocent man, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. You cannot continue to live this way. These people will use you. At the end, they will dump you. That has actually been their pattern. This is how politics works in Nigeria. This is how the Nigerian government works. Go and mark everybody go and look at the life of everybody that has been used by the Nigerian government. Come back and tell me what their life is now. We've seen most of them were even arrested afterwards because they will set you up. He who betrays his brother cannot be trusted, by an outsider. If you betray your brother just because of you want to gain something, after they finish using you, one thing is for sure: you will not be trusted outside. And this is one thing that people have failed to understand, all in the name of fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko. Now, finally, the worldwide and those in Biafran land should be alert. These two individuals, the people I mentioned their name, in the person of Mr. Onyebuchi Jude Akam and Mazi Uchenna Ede. Now, these two individuals are well known, and the world should hold the Nigerian government, the former governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma, and APC politicians of Igbo extraction responsible for an eventuality that will befall these individuals and their respective families if they venture into this Nigerian government evil against an innocent man. Now, these people were actually exposed even before the court hearing because the information, came out. The information actually came out, and as I'm talking to you, just like as those who rebelled against Simon Ekpa also were exposed, and they are being bashed by loss of Biafran both in diaspora and in Biafran land. This is how these people and their family will also be bashed out, because of their ways of being rebellious in nature. You cannot continue to rebel against a cause that has been blessed already. Now, we will expose their photos and complete names of their villages in the next 24 hours if need be, but we advise these two individuals not to make us do that. The reality is that they've actually done what they feel is needed by coming out to stand against Nnamdi Kanu. It is actually shameful that our people are the ones doing themselves. Now, an information is just coming to us currently concerning Nnamdi Kanu's court trial, as court transfers Nnamdi Kanu's trial to DSS headquarters. Now, let us hear that news before we round up. A federal high court in Abuja has ordered the relocation of the ongoing trial of Nnamdi Kanu, leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, to the headquarters of the Department of State Services DSS. Justice James Omotosho gave the directive, citing the need to inspect a shipping container allegedly used to smuggle a radio transmitter into the country. The transmitter is said to have been instrumental in the operation of the Radio Biafra, which Kanu used to broadcast his pro-Biafra message. Kanu, who has been in DSS custody, is standing trial on terrorism-related charges linked to his campaign for the secession of southeastern Nigeria. The trial, previously held at the Federal High Court premises, will now proceed at a DSS facility under heightened security. It has gotten to that level. More and more and more tension continue to unfold in the court trial of Nnamdi Kanu.